Hello, one and all, welcome back to Campaign 12 Ill Omens. I am your host, as always, Virinity Void. And this here is part 13. We're in 1717. We've seen many changes over the world, and if you want to know what happened in the previous parts that came about to make these changes in the world, please go watch them. For now, let us go over not one, but two more national ideas, or nations with national ideas. The first one being Penacony. I want to make sure that I got this right. I have to go look at some DMs real quick. Okay, so I got these open. This is Penacony that formed Australia. So the third national idea for Penacony is amusement parks. Scattered throughout the Dreamland, various amusement parks and recreational activities boost the morale of the population and army alike. Recover army morale speed plus 10%. I expect that was probably only really useful when fighting against Dewey, but alright. Miss Robin's involvement, diplomats plus 1. Our leader decided to personally act as a representative of Penacony. Sure, if that works, that works. But I mean, Penacony, you really don't have that many avenues for diplomatic relations, and you also have no rivals, and there are no possible rivals. So I'm not sure where you're going with that. The other one we'll do national ideas for. Who should we do? You know what? I'm feeling like we should take a look. Did we take a look at Yargyab before the third or fourth? We did not. So before Yargyab possibly gets annexed, let's go ahead and do their third and fourth national idea. Gyalpopo Drang Nipa. The Phagmodrupas of Nedong frequently resided at Gongar Fortress. This fortified castle on the south of the Yarlung Sangpo River is thus called the King's Second Palace. Yearly prestige plus 1. And the fourth national idea is Jampa Ling. Genyen La Un Drub Taishi, the older brother of Jampa Ling, re-established a monastic community at the old temple of Dratang and founded Jampa Ling Monastery, which came to be the monastic center of Yargyab. And that is monastic orders loyalty equilibrium plus 15%. So those monastic orders, some of the most loyal estates in all of Yargyab. With that being said, let us go forth. After we go over some wars, because oh my god, Part 12 had so much going on, including bankruptcy by the meta-slavers. They're not even a republic anymore. They're somehow a fucking monarchy. I don't know how that happened. That shit is wild to me. Golden Eighth is encroaching into Paradox, but Paradox is fighting back, taking some good fights. However, if you're looking at the troop numbers to your left-hand side, despite the Golden Eighth having doubled the troop numbers and one military tech ahead, Paradox has taken good fights so far, and they have been holding out just barely. Excuse me. And then, we got Katara and Kasanje. The Delta Squadrons have been going after Golok, trying to encroach in the Tibetan mountains. Pegu is going after Socotra for some reason. Tamilakam, otherwise known as Teammates, are cleaning up Amago's land in India. And then Belobog is going after Bashkiria and Ramazan. Ramazan is having a very rough go of it, as they have been trying, but unfortunately they have been hitching their wagon onto the wrong rides. Where did it all go wrong? What I do like about this Europe this time around, compared to last campaign, is that in campaign 11, we saw Belobog battle it out with, I think was it Holland? Or, no, it wasn't Holland. It was someone else. I can't remember, but it was basically like Western Europe versus Eastern Europe, and Eastern Europe just came to dominate everything by like 1800. This time, it's not necessarily clear cut. Dumnonia is in the domineering position, as we saw last time. They are the economic hegemon, of course, but Dumnonia is not invulnerable. They do not have a dominating position in every single part of Europe. In Northern Europe, yes, they absolutely do. But in Southern Europe, no, they don't. They have a presence in Southern Europe thanks to their land in North Africa and Iberia, because the crumbling of Strathclyde allowed that to happen. But Dumnonia has no personal union or anything. And as speak of the devils, Dumnonia is cleaning up more of Strathclyde's land in North Africa. Ramazan is looking to be absolutely culled by Belobog. Austria is going in on the papacy with Wasconia. Indeed, this is the Gascon conquest of Marsiglia. Where is Marsiglia at? Right here. So, any semblance of power the Pope had disappeared long ago at this point, unfortunately. The Protestants may not be in power. The Reformed Church may be almost down and out completely. But Catholic infighting, that's timeless, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely timeless. Bali under attack by the strongest team on Earth, because, hey, they're over here in Iran for some reason. Also, Golok is unable to hold back the Delta Squadrons for good reason. The Delta Squadrons are large and in charge when it comes to the steppe, and, I forgot what this region is called. For some reason, no, it's not Shanshan, I can't remember what this region is called. The Tarim Basin, yes, that's what it is, okay. Yeah, the Delta Squadrons can easily take over the Tarim Basin. Myeongvox is here too, because Myeongvox is allied with Golok, and they are trying to defend, but, I mean, Gongar is under siege. I'm not sure if you can really hold this off. RUOK is also involved with the RUOK conquest of Koshhajo. This is directly against Yargyab. Yargyab is allied, or is a tributary of Golok, and Golok has abandoned that war. Therefore, RUOK should theoretically steamroll Yargyab. Metaslavers under attack by the Basri Order. That was the big war at the end of last part. Abbasid separatists, they are still rising up, and the Metaslavers, they still have bankruptcy on them. You look at that morale, and you just the Basri Order kind of has a free reign right now if they keep pushing. The manpower is completely down and out for the Metaslavers. They have no manpower. These fortresses, they're falling to the loyalists of the Abbasids. Are we gonna actually see an Abbasid revolt succeed? What the fuck? I may be getting a little overexcited, but I mean, this is pretty fucking insane. The Chinese hegemon, the Chinese dominating factor for this entire campaign, not only changed from republic to monarchy, but also went bankrupt, and they're on the verge of it again, I would say. They're not doing well economically speaking. And they still have bankruptcy? No, okay. I thought they still did have bankruptcy. They do not. Their morale is going to come back online, which is good. Their finances are starting to look okay. The Abbasid rebels they're probably gonna get curtailed. But still, the Basri Order, I don't know, man. That's a little intense. The fact that the Basri Order took a win down here, and now that they may be looking to push inward, since the army of the Metaslavers is struggling. I don't know. Interesting times we live in, I must say. And, okay, so now that I've taken my vacation in East Asia, Belobog has taken a huge portion of Ramazan, even Constantinople at this point, and a large portion of Anatolia. Belobog is now invading Armenia, as well as the Mamluks, so I have no doubts that Belobog is going to outright win this one, just solo. And then what's this over here? Fortru is... Oh, Fortru is allied with the papacy. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this accent. But, yeah, Fortru is allied with the papacy. So they need to shovel troops over to the mainland if they really want a chance with this. Oh god, Austria and Dumnonia are at war again. Hold on. Hold on here. Let me take a swig of my drink here as I look at this. As I look at this, there's almost a scroll bar here. I hope you can see. There's almost a scroll bar here. Oh god. So, Saidi is invading Lost Command. Okay, they want land over there. Okay. Are you okay? Yargya Basri ordered the Metaslavers, and it's an imperialist war, mind you, so they need to besiege the capital of the Metaslavers. Tawira Zia is going after Osage. Golden Eighth is now going after Hoyan She after Paradox was... Were they able to hold him off? No, Paradox was not able to hold off the Golden Eighth completely. They were a little bit for a while, and I commend them for that. It was a very valiant defense, but unfortunately, it was not enough in the end. Dumnonia, Catalonia, and Rostov are attacking. This is just straight up Dumnonia saying, hey, fuck your German ambitions, Austria. I'm going after you. And Wasconia is defending Austria as well. Wasconia, however, started their own war against the papacy, of course, and the Mamluks are also attacking. Fortru is trying to defend the papacy. I don't think that's going to really work. Makassar, Jasha, Pegu, Socotra, the strongest team on earth, Bali, teammates, Amago, Transvaal, Kasanje. Keep it going. Let's take a look at this diplomatic map. Look at what Dumnonia is at war with. Like, the two majors of Western Europe and Central Europe. Like, and believe it or not, like, Dumnonia can probably win that. This is what Wasconia is at war with. And this is what Austria is at war with. And here's Belobog's war. Here's Fortru. They actually just pieced out, so the papacy is left out to dry. Wasconia, did you take any land? You did not. Fortru just white piece, like, I don't want any part of this. I'm sorry. Austria's army is being dismantled, Wasconia's army is being dismantled, and sure, Dumnonia, they're taking a lot of losses. Catalonia, they're being a little bit of a punching bag, but I think they are all perfectly fine with this on Dumnonia's side, because you know what? They're winning. Austria can't hold back the tide of Dumnonia. They really can't. And it's the same thing over here. Armenia cannot hold back the tide from Belobog. It's just simple numbers and quality at this point. Abbasid rebels seem to be... The Abbasid nation is getting a lot more cores. However, I do not think that the Metaslavers are going to succumb. Unless they get bankruptcy again, I don't think that there's any chance that the Abbasids break free. Because look at that. They're gaining so much money a month. Like, those loans are going to be paid off in no time. What? How did Sia? I'm not sure. How did they... No fucking way! Oh, what? Okay, maybe there was an event like, hey, the rebels have been around for long enough, something like that. But um, welcome to the stage, Abbasids. I should say Abbasid Caliphate, because yeah, that's a lot of cores that have just become part of the Abbasid Caliphate. The Metaslavers, they have been struck a serious blow. They lost Beijing, they lost Nanjing, they lost a lot of good land, but the Abbasids are on that same tech level, and they don't have any national ideas unlocked. And you know what? I'm going to wait till September. I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to click on what to see what is up with the Abbasids. Let's go ahead and save it right now, just in case it crashes on me. You know, just in case. So they get disciplined plus 5%, tolerance of the true faith. I'm not going to read this all out. You can read this on your own. But I don't think these are overpowered from what I remember, but they are interesting and they are powerful if the Abbasids unlock them. That's a little much, but this is a Revolter tag, so I understand. Okay, interesting stuff. So yeah, if the Abbasids are able to like sustain themselves, and you know the Metaslavers don't immediately attack them when the truce is up in 5 years, who knows? The Abbasids could be a huge player in Asia. Caliph Hassan II, let's see what you can do out there, man. Alright, let's get back to Europe as Dumnonia fully invades Iberia alongside Catalonia, and Austria slowly succumbs. 33k on the ground from Austria. It's not looking good, to say the least. Wasconia, 21k. Bari, oh man, if only you had troops. Then you could restore yourself, maybe. Catalonia is claiming the throne of Bari as well, so maybe some interesting stuff happens there. Belobolg is dismantling my child, much to my dismay. Duck, you have made an enemy of me. I will have you know that. So watch your back in the future, okay? Watch your back. I have to imagine Polotsk is going to lose quite a bit of land too, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. And I have a feeling like if Dumnonia attacks Belobolg in the future full force, Rostov is going to want some land as well. Because you know Dumnonia is just, they have everything on their border in sight. Like, yes, give me everything. Delta squadrons, they just, I think, finished off Bashkiria. Yes, they did. There go those steppe nomads. Belobolg is by the Nile River. The Mamluks, they've tried to hold out with Armenia, and it has not worked, as we can all kind of assume. Anything over here? Hoyenshe, unfortunately, cannot stand up to the power of the Golden Eighth. Indeed, the Golden Tide, or maybe the Green Tide, has swept from west to east. And indeed, Hoyenshe loses more land. Anything going on in South America? Marajo is allied with Guyana. Los Kemet isn't allied with anyone. And, you know, they're just doing their own thing. Alright. And the West, or the United West African Republic. No, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I'll pause it real quick. I thought the game was about to crash. The United African Republic invading more of Taosai, as Taosai's capital is under siege by Cyrenaican separatists. Interesting. Alright. Let's keep it going. Armina is in shambles. My soul is in shambles. Every single one of my tags, except for Saidi, is pretty much dead. So, you know, I'm dead inside as well. But you know what? I'm here to commentate and continue this series on. And god damn it, that's what I'm going to do. You better fucking believe it. We go on to the end. Silla, or Shia, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Yeah, Korean ideas, but not Korean government. No, they are a holy principality. Indeed, they have chosen dynastic theocracies. Yargyab also is now officially gone. Rest in peace, my friend. I am glad I was able to read some of your national ideas before you went down the road. Also, Utsunomiya has a little bit more of Borneo. Banjar has made a cameo because, hey, you know, why not? Good to see you, Banjar. Kita Batake lives on over in Southeast Asia, or the Moluccas. And Transvaal. Okay, the AI is not malfunctioning completely. You know, they're still moving their army around. I hope I don't have to restart the game. I hope I don't. Well, where are the Mamluks? Wait a minute. Kasdir. Wait, what? Dumnonian reconquest of Kasdir. Where's Kasdir? You lost that? How did you lose that? Anyways, Wasconia is being invaded again, so I mean, why you gotta punch them or kick them while they're down? You know, what did they do to you, Dumnonia? Exist? Is existing that much of a crime to you? I guess it is. Look at this big, nice Delta Squadron's name. That's a really nice name, actually. Also, Chahat, what the fuck? Oh, Joshua took them out. Okay. Joshua actually went to war, took some land, and now it's like this. And the... Uh-oh. Did the game crash? The music is going. Okay. No, the Metaslavers are now under attack by the Delta Squadrons. Oh my god. Oh no. That's a bit of a big tech difference. There is a 6 military tech difference between Delta Squadrons and the Metaslavers right now. The Delta Squadrons are bringing heat, and I mean a lot of fucking heat. They have a lot of military ideas, but then again, don't underestimate those Metaslavers. They've got meta ideas as well. So, you know, that +1 infantry fire, that +1 artillery fire, +5% discipline. So, there's heat coming in on both sides. And I'm very curious who is going to win this war. Let's look at this. Let's look at the raw stats that we can tell of right now. Discipline slightly favors the Delta Squadrons. Morale vastly favors them. Tactics vastly favors them. So on the surface of things, it seems as though the Delta Squadrons are going to be taking way fewer losses and winning these battles. However, Metaslavers, they do have the advantage of quantity, I think, for now. But it seems as though that advantage is quickly diminishing. They're really running through their manpower right now. Man. It seems as though, like, really unbalanced research is kind of, like, not doing well. 15 administrative tech and then 19 diplomatic and military. Let's just look at those around them. Golok has 18, 19, 20. And then, who else? Joshua, 19, 20, 21. Amago, 17, 16, 17. Utsunomiya, 1818-20. That's interesting. Real quick, let's just take a look at the technological gaps. Because we don't take a look at this map mode a lot, but it can be useful at times like these. So I'm going to pause it here just for a couple minutes so we can take a look at the tech disparities. 20, 22, 20. And just for reference, Delta squadrons, 23, 24, 25. Teammates, 17, 21, 20. Strongest team on Earth, 22, 22, 24. Are You Okay, 16, 17, 18. Myungvax, 20, 22, 20. Pegu, 18, 19, 20. The Basri Order, 24, 23, 24. Bali has 18, 20, 20. Penacony has 17, 19, 19. Let's go ahead and see some stuff in Africa. Transvaal with 22, 23, 23. Kitara with 18, 21, 19. The United African Republic with 16, 15, 16. Damot, despite being under attack by the Basri Order over and over, 21, 21, 22. The Mamluks, 22, 24, 23. Marajo, 15, 17, 18. Mapuche, 16, 14, 16. Guyana, 16, 16, 19. That's, damn. And then, let's see, up north, Hoyenshe, 20, 21, 22. And then Golden Eighth, 24, 25, 25. And then Tawira Zia, 18, 18, 20. And the most up-to-date, the furthest ahead, is Catalonia over here, 25, 26, 26, with Dumnonia and Belobolg really close behind. So there is your technological map mode. Maybe I should start using this more, because it really does tell a large chunk of the story, especially with how institutions went this entire campaign. Colonialism spawning in super late, and then printing press spawning in right after, and then I think global trade spawning in again right after. Delta squadrons losing one small battle, but they didn't lose that many troops, as you saw there. And the Metaslavers had to dedicate so much troops, absolutely massive amounts. Oh man. Anyways, let's keep it going. I'm very curious to see if the Abbasids are going to try to attack the Metaslavers while they're down, or if they're just going to hold their cards to their chest and just chill. Oh god. Every time it freezes like this, I just get scared it's going to crash. And that's my greatest fear. Okay, so Myungvax is going after Prom, and did they get it? They did not get it. Oh no, they did get Prom. Okay. They were only after a little bit of provinces, and Pegu, well, they seem to be under attack and slowly being finished off by Champa, because no one is allied with Pegu now. It's just them. They're just solo. And it seems as though Bali has been kicked out. Teammates. I am very curious if teammates are going to go after, we did see teammates just take over more of the strongest team on Earth, but, are they going to go after Death Pact next? They could. But they also have to be aware of the Basri Order. The Basri Order is ahead of teammates on military tech. So, who knows? Who really knows? Kasanje is no longer around, indeed swallowed up by Kitara and Transvaal. Soon enough, Kitara will be next on the dining list for Transvaal. Also, Yaman, my boy, officially dead. Fuck you, Basri Order, for doing that. Ugh. And the Mamluks, they are being absolutely torn apart. Austria also being torn apart, this time by Belobog and Fortu. Kind of curious how much they're going to lose, though. I really thought Austria was going to be able to do more, but their alliances have run out, and Dumnonia kind of signaled the death knell. It's like, hey, Austria's weak, and I weaken them. Come feast. Also, Catalonia split Wasconia again. This is like the second time Wasconia has been split from their Iberian holdings, interestingly enough. Excuse me? I don't think this was supposed to happen, because their national ideas aren't showing up. If I click this and I look at those national ideas, I'm pretty sure the game is going to crash. So I don't really want to. I'm going to let that be and hope it gets conquered. Also, Golden Eighth going after Tawirazya, and there's not anything they can do about it. Literally, it is the Golden Eighth just exerting its power. That's about it. Transvaal. Oh, Transvaal. Exerting your power. And the Delta Squadrons, they were successful. They took some land off of the Metaslavers, and they have shown that, well, the Metaslavers aren't invincible. They can actually be beaten. And honestly, like Joshua, if they can ally with the Delta Squadrons... No, never mind. Never mind, they were at war. There is going to be no alliance between Joshua and Delta Squadrons, despite both being Christian. Oh well. Right, they did lose land? Yes, they did. They did lose a little bit. Pegu left with just a tiny sliver of land. Also, hey! Penacony finally has some diplomatic relations. They have an alliance with Kita Batake, and they've announced that, hey, Utsunomiya and Bali can go fuck themselves. Because why not? Let's see, what else? What other wars? Okay, of course. The Delta Squadrons are going after Rostov, and Dumnonia is going after Rostov. I thought you two were fucking allied. What happened to that? What happened to the alliance? Oh my god. Bali is going after Banjar. Catalonia is trying to go after the papacy. You know, they don't deserve to have that land, do they? Marajo and Cuyana trying to divvy up Mapuche. Sulu is going after the Metaslavers. And Transvaal as well as Damot are going after Kitara. So there you go. What did Rostov do to you guys, man? Like what did they do? Nothing. This is innocent. This is not innocent. This is murder in cold blood. Fuck you. I like Rostov. I really do. If you can hear that, that's me swishing around my drink. Okay. Because I'm trying a new flavor combination, so I'm just curious what it's going to taste like. Belobog. You know what I just realized? Belobog has more troops than Dumnonia. But then again, Dumnonia is at war, so who knows? Also, the Basrior, they're going after the rest of Damot. And strongest team on Earth, they are attacking the S. You know, I'm surprised the S is still even here. Of all fucking places to be. You know what? I can get behind that flavor. That's not too bad. I want to see how the Metaslavers are doing. Unite people. Decent, okay. They've got discontent, of course. I mean, someone is inspiring discontent, obviously. And then the Abbasids, how are you guys doing? Got plenty of manpower, some okay money. Rise of the... Okay, so... Oh, wow, for 30 years, 30 more years, they have this this modifier. Morale of armies plus 10%, more manpower, more land force limit, more tolerance of the true faith, regiments cost less, core creation cost is less, and monthly autonomy change goes down. Interesting stuff. I don't know, what government form do they have actually? They have the Caliphate. Fixed empire rank can oh wait, they assimilate into administration. Okay, so they basically use the Mughals mechanic, which can be good, can be bad, depending. All right. Minus 10%, but I mean they're not really gonna unite anyone, right? They're not gonna unite any cultures unless the Abbasids like fucking capitalize off the back of a declining meta-slavers. I really don't think they're gonna do much. The S has been fully annexed, therefore we salute you, the S. You tried your best. Barry being divvied up. Oh, I know. Oh, that was short-lived. That whatever war that was, I think it was for succession. Catalonia won it, so Barry is now under the auspices of Catalonia. Austria, a mere shadow of its former self. You know, at the beginning of this part, Austria looked large and in charge, kind of, in the shadow of Dumnonia. Now, they look broken. They look crippled. Good gods. However, they still have enough might to attack the papacy. Why not? I may be down, but goddammit, I'm not kicked to the curb to the point where I can't fucking beat up the old man in Rome. Hoyenche apparently won a war against Cuba. I'm not clicking on that. I'm not clicking on this thing to look at the national ideas, because I know what's going to happen. Paradox, though. Probably want to do something about that. We'll probably go to like 1738. Maybe 1739. We'll see. Catalonia also, hey, they got some land in North Africa thanks to helping out Dumnonia. Alright. Chishi. The throne of Chishi has been claimed by Belobog, but I mean, is that really even significant? Is it? I don't think it is. The Basri Order, they have a commanding influence over the Malay Peninsula. It's not complete, but it's decent. Sulu, how long is... Oh, actually, no, never mind. That war is actually... It's picking up. Because the meta-slavers, they landed on the Philippines. And, you know, the Philippines, or I mean, Sulu, they're ahead in military technology. Despite the superiority... The superior quality of meta troops, Sulu takes it to them, defending their home islands. Makassar even won a war against Amago, took some land over here in, what is that island called? It's not Honshu. Honshu is the main island. Shukoku? I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what the Edge Island is called. It's escaping my mind just barely. God damn it. Oh well. But yeah, Makassar took a little bit of land. Alright. Sulu, can your fleet beat the Chinese fleet? Can it? Maybe? Oh, no. No. Apparently the fleet of the Metaslavers is too strong. Teammates cleaning up the rest of Death Pact. Champa trying to help out Death Pact, but I hope you know that's what that's gonna get you, Champa. Nothing but death and destruction. Belobog Polotskin Nationalist War. That's an easy W for Belobog. Or should I say, the Black Sea Empire. Strathclyde, no allies, no nothing. They are just literally isolated to North Africa. They have no friends, not even any foes. They're just like, what do I do here? I have salt, I have iron, I have livestock, I have more iron, and I have even more iron. What the hell am I supposed to do with all of this? I have no idea. They have a fortress. They have a regimental camp, a counting house, and another fortress. No, they did. No, that's my bad. I miscounted. They just have one fortress. Got it. One fortress and a dream, Strathclyde. That's all you need. And Austria being attacked by Catalonia, Dunonia joining in. It is just dogpile, right? Just dogpile. No point in doing anything else. Austria is in freefall. Transvaal is colonizing in South America for gems, which works, I guess. Mapuche lost more land. They have been split into two. I am kind of curious if Marajo is gonna turn on Cuyana in the future. Maybe, maybe not. That corruption is kind of middling for Marajo, but I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go. And that corruption for Cuyana is kind of in the middle too. Hello, Adal. It's good to see you. I did not expect to see you either. Sure, you know, I like to see cameos of different vanilla tags. I'm not opposed to it. Metaslavers being attacked again by the Delta Squadron. Delta Squadron, they're coming through, they're barging in, and you can't do shit about it. Again, a 6 military tech difference. What do you do against that, friend? And this time, Delta Squadrons, they got manpower to back themselves up. They're ready to go. Just like Utsunomiya over here is ready to go against Amago. Amago has less troops on the ground and inferior military technology. Therefore, Utsunomiya might very well strive for Kyoto. More and more these politics evolve. And some would say they devolve as well. Depends on how you see it, I suppose. Rostov reduced to a mere 3 provinces. God damn, that's brutal. They looked pretty fucking okay until they got double teamed. Why? Why you gotta be mean? There's no reason for that. Taosai also lost their land in Africa, or West Africa, so interesting stuff. Mahayana is still not spreading that much, despite Are You Okay as well as Milngvox converting, but you know, maybe it will in time. Basri Order is going after Champa. Alright. Let's take a look at the institution spread. Yeah, that explains a lot. Missing the printing press and then dealing with a bunch of other shit kind of sets you up for a very, very hard time. Unfortunate. Alright. August of next year, we'll call it quits. And we will see what... Wow. Well, hello. More vanilla tags. Hello, Castile. Hello, Leon. I, did not expect to see these two, but sure. Just Why not? How many more vanilla tags can we get a glimpse of, I wonder? I'm actually very curious about that. That is a legitimate question. How many more vanilla tags that were not here at the very beginning can we see? Or will we see? I'm very, very curious. Alright, the bugged tag. I'm not going to look at it. I don't want my game to crash yet. Not yet. You know? In the future, maybe. Right now, no. Death Pact again. They're still alive, but they have lost every single bit of their homeland, and they live on just right here. The Pacific is actually... Okay, the Pacific is being mostly colonized by Penacony. However, there are others that are getting out there, like Sulu. Penacony actually taking the fight to Makassar. Penacony wants Papua New Guinea and is making their forces known. Alright. Seems as though Penacony has indeed awoken finally. Alright, and soon enough, when we pause it, there you go. August 1st, 1740. The Metaslavers in shambles. Delta Squadrons ascendant. I don't think Tuvi expected this at all. And I think he is supremely happy that one of his tags is finally doing well. And you know, hey, I'm happy for you, Tuvi. Genuinely. You know, even though I don't do well, I can be happy for a friend. Also, nice big Catalonia, so... Nice that Dumnonia is helping out their friend. Other than that, though, Hoyenshe under attack again by the Golden Eighth, so... Yep, nothing new over there. Alright, with that being said, believe we can go to the leaderboard. Alright, in first place is Dumnonia. In second place is the Belobog. In third place is the Golden Eighth. In fourth place is Catalonia. In fifth place is Fortu. In sixth place is the Delta Squadrons. In seventh place is Teammates. In eighth place is the Basri Order. In ninth place is Wasconia Gascony. In 10th place is Paradox. In 11th place is Austria. And in 12th place is Transvaal. Your economic hegemon at 100% is Dumnonia. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next part.